Hey guys, welcome back to the Confirm RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day getting ourselves back into another 2-minute technicals video looking at XRP. As you can see, nothing really much happened on Tuesday, besides actually a little retracement, coming back to the bottom end of our little zone, getting a couple wicks through, and still being hindered by that 20-day moving average here in the 4-hour. Looks like it's having a hard time getting through it, but what we can do, come here on a daily, see what's going on. It looks like we're also getting wedged underneath that 200-day moving average, kind of not wonderful to see us below that, but let's see going here on the 4-hour. See the 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour things are flipping around, but still getting caught beneath that 50. But let's see. What we're going to want to see us do is I have to get through that 20-day moving average. If we don't get to that 20-day moving average, we're going to get a nice retracement back down to on 46, I would believe. Because even if we were to use the tops of here, the bottoms of here, our first move, you have this move, and then you have your full scale measured move right here. So, your full scale target, which would be down there to around that 42. If you're actually able to just keep losing these supports and these pushes upwards, obviously that means if we were to flip to the upside, we're going to be hitting that 200-day moving average again, getting up there around 61. But, the likelihood of that at this point, seeing relief rally would be nice like that. And maybe we can see a W like that because right now we're seeing some sort of W right now, just like this. But I would have rather seen it hit 57 and then seen that push back up. But the only good thing we can see here is on the RSI, we fell through it. We're back above it. Let's see what we're looking at on the MACD. The volume starting to turn around. We took a nice little bounce. So it could be maybe more weighed, I would maybe say 55 positive versus 45 negative, like bearish, 55 bullish versus 45 bearish, because you're starting to flip the MACD and the RSI is not below long term. So you have the short term above long term. So that looks better in those regards. And you're starting to see it break out of this little ceiling that it has. If you actually can get a close here in the next 3 hours above it, you could see around that 702 retracement there, getting around 55.5 cents. We see that, you might get that full push up there to that problematic zone of around that 60 to 61. Maybe it goes for that full exhaustive move. You're seeing everything kind of turn around. You can see it kind of wave itself. We obviously already had a lot of volume. It might maybe get that double kind of bounce, kind of maybe like this over here, where you see a high get put in and then another. Maybe that could be something similar, something like that. Because if you look over here in the past, you had your huge fall followed by your relief, and then it kind of went stale, and then the other second little push upwards, which maybe that could be something like that. Obviously, a little bit more in magnitude, but you could see that it would show up right around now. It would show up probably tomorrow and to Thursday, and then get that little bump up. But as you can see, what that wound up doing was it wound up pushing itself to the upside, because actually that came out of the same kind of pattern, did it not? You see the fall, then that, this is the same thing. Then push back up. I mean, that would be maybe the same sort of way. Yeah. And then after that, getting your push back down getting your push back down and actually kind of coming back, setting a little bit lower low. That would make some sense to me. So I'm going to stay on track with that. I think I'll go with that. I'm going to be looking for today, guys, just seeing if we can get through this 20-day moving average here in the 4-hour. If we can, there'll be a little long, cheeky long up there too, around that 54.6, 54.7, that 50-day moving average safely. But like I said, you got to flip that as a support for a short term, push to the upside. But it's just a really problematic zone to get yourselves into. Say to take this local high to local here. Yeah, exactly. It's showing that a turnaround point showing here on that 54.01, getting up to that possible. So remember to do your own due diligence. Definitely think about where, like, where we're going to be placing these stop losses, where we're going to be placing these buy zones. It's an interesting spot right now. If we start to see a clear heavy rejection here, I'm going to be looking to get down here in this region, this 46 region. Otherwise, we can actually get through here and start to head up towards that 618. I'm going to be looking for that 55 to 57 price. So we're just in a weird zone. We just got off of a very large fall, just a few days ago, back here on the 16th, 17th. It hasn't even been a week yet. Just cautionary, right? We're trending sideways after that, and it looks more of like a further retracement coming. But some reliefs can come out, like this would be a nice relief before another fall. Because realistically, you could do something more so like this. Use the top half of this. You can see that push up there brings it to around 58, 59 cents before another knockback. So just letting you know. Hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Appreciate every single one of you. Remember, none of this is financial advice, it's my personal opinion, and I'll see you guys on the next one.